If you believe that washing bonbons abroad is better than standard, beautiful 95 here, please stay here. If I had my visa approved tomorrow, I will be leaving this country immediately.
5 years ago, I would have sat on that side. There was a time I had a prayer group. We were praying for Nigeria. We were praying for people to rise up. Things to get better.
Why didn't you rise up?
And build. I tried to build a queue. Lo and behold, I suffered for it. I almost had high blood pressure.
I was there.
Yeah, so it's good. So what are you doing on that side?
Why are you looking at me and telling me?
No, what are you doing on that side?
I was there too.
I'm looking at you because I feel like by now you should have learned your lesson.
When I watch bonbon finish abroad, I will go home. There will be light.
Fela said it. What happens in Nigeria is that once somebody wants to do the right thing, the next thing is that, oh, I don't want to die.
How many bonbons do you think you will watch in that location to become successful?
Now that's a bombastic question.
People like Martin Luther King, yeah, they died doing the right thing. If you can succeed in Nigeria, you can succeed anywhere.
This age and time, location should never be the technology.
We are going to be having Team Japa versus Team Stay on this episode of Take a Side. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Take a Side. Today's episode touches on ambition, identity, opportunity, and patriotism. We don't have yet. We are going to be having Team Japa versus Team Stay on this episode of Take a Side. And I have my 3 Fs with me, the fans, the friends, and the family. And we're going to be having these discussions. So I'm going to be saying a prompt. If you agree, please come to my right. If you disagree, please go to my left. If I had my visa approved tomorrow, I will be leaving this country immediately. If you agree, come to my right. If you disagree, come to my left. Can you guys see what I'm seeing? So you will leave.
I'm wondering what he's waiting for.
You will stay.
Yes, I will stay.
Why would you stay?
If you know what my eyes are seeing in this country, you know that I need to see the opposite before I leave. Where am I running to? Who is pursuing me? What my eyes are seeing in this country, I need to reverse it. Everywhere I've trekked, I need to drive, fly jets, do everything before I leave. So if the opportunity comes, that opportunity will take me 10 steps higher the ladder here before I go. So when I'm that 10 steps higher.
So it's not like you're not going to go, but you just want to leave here.
If there's no reason to go, I will stay. If I'm 10 steps higher than this ladder I'm right now, I'll stay.
Why do you want to leave?
Even though they will say I'm leaving him. My bro, I don't understand. Why are you leaving? Can you change your mind? This is my mind. This is my mind. This somewhere you've tried your best, you've been making effort, and it seems not to be working. Not like it seems not to be. Like it's actually apparently not really working. People have tried, they've hustled in this same country, right? And it didn't work for them. I have made efforts, I've done the same thing. What am I waiting for? If I find greener pasture somewhere, many people have done that. Not even, if I switch the Bible times, everything, you find your greener pasture somewhere else, you move. There's nothing holding me. Oh.
If you're in this country now, that opportunity you're looking for can meet you in this your country. And I mean, I feel like this country, I see a bigger picture. I feel like even though you're leaving, you want to run. What's the guarantee that if you're running, where you're running to, you're going to be successful over there? Because I mean, there is high cost of living abroad. If you don't know, go do your research, sir. Go do your research, because I mean, if you want to leave this country, the taxes there is crazy, and you will now have to start trying to fit in.
Just introduce tax here.
Trying to fit in.
No. Of course, because I'm wondering, are you taxing me beyond what I earn? No. It's just that is a percentage. The same way with tithe.
No, sometimes the taxes can be even
take more of your income.
That means you're living above your means.
And you're trying to.
If you live within your means, your tax is a percentage.
It's not about
so why
that.
are you not living within your
countries
means in Nigeria?
Nigeria.
You want to live within your means.
Why you have means to live within? Let me ask you something. Have you heard that cost of living wants to kill you?
So let me tell you something.
Okay.
Let me tell you guys something.
Okay, tell us.
You've heard about the one Nigerian that sings country music and won Grammy or was nominated for Grammy.
Shabuzi.
If he was in Nigeria, would he have had the opportunity?
Yes.
I've seen children go to. I've seen children go to Canada. Nigerian children go to Canada and become ice hockey players.
Where is the ice here?
There's no ice hockey in Nigeria, so obviously.
Even your freezer
That means
does
the
not
opportunity
have
is
ice.
not here.
Because it's a natural.
Madam, even your freezer does not have ice.
Okay, so are you trying to tell me that a child cannot be successful without ice to do hockey? Is there no football pitch? I've been playing 3 aside, 5 aside, since I was 8. So what I tell me, my child can become a successful footballer. It's not a must, it says ice. Ice bow.
That's this country. They see that even people abroad, they envy us. Because I mean, we have a lot of resources in this country. And even farming, agriculture, everything
You
is
don't even
here.
know my
I'm
argument
successful
is
in this place because I mean,
my argument
if
if someone did not build where you are going to, how will you go there? What will you do there? You understand? Someone built it.
About the sports.
You were the UK, all other British countries before me. Why didn't they build it? What I'm saying, see, so whoever the one that is doing Shokwe, that's come and carry are you telling me now that really could find out? Bro,
Okay, let me use this example.
Okay, please.
You're a chicken.
Okay.
You lay an egg. Do you know that your environment will determine whether that egg hatches or not?
Okay. Whatever made that chicken lay that egg, we survived that egg. What are you telling me now? The same
But it's not all
environment.
eggs that hatch now.
The same environment that hatched the mother will not hatch the egg. What are you telling me? What same environment that got the mother pregnant? Is it pregnancy now? That got the mother to have eggs will not survive that egg to hatch. So you want to carry that egg to Jamaica now for it to hatch?
If you put that egg.
I'm being logical.
Okay.
If a chicken lays an egg, the environment is basically the mother, the mother hen, basically lying on the egg. So the eggs that definitely survive.
To go play ice hockey, I mean.
Do you know that it's not all the eggs that hatch?
Obviously, that's nature. It's not all eggs that will survive. If
that
a
will
cat
make it
gives
in
birth,
Nigeria,
it's not
that's
all
what it
pieces that will
That's
survive.
But living does not guarantee your success.
Now,
That's
Living can guarantee your success in Nigeria.
there is more likelihood that.
Sorry, did you hear what that
No.
officer said? He said, if you get the visa here, will you travel tomorrow? Whatever provided that visa for me here will provide my means of livelihood here. And it will take me 10 times higher than going there to start over. I'll go there and start over. You want to take me back to primary 2 when I'm... Come on now.
If you get the visa, it's for a purpose now.
That's the purpose for you to go.
You now want to Japa. These people are opportunists. That's what I see. You guys are including you. You are opportunists.
I'm going to school. I'm going for business.
Then
I'm
you
going
now
for a
come
show.
back.
I will go there, finish what I'm doing.
Sorry, excuse me.
come back
Let me
home.
ask you. Then they want to run. Wait. Let me ask this gentleman. You are the most quiet person here.
Alright.
It's like you are enjoying this country.
Yes,
Let me ask you. That school you are looking for there. Why is that school not here?
They're here now.
Why is your healthcare not here?
Right.
Why is your preference?
Yes,
Why do you
now.
prefer that one?
Because see, those ones have been built over the years.
And someone builds them. Emphasis.
We are building
and
our
we have
own.
not built our own.
You cannot compare. Like for example,
If you want to now use to do block.
let's take 2 countries
I'm the foundation.
and use an American visa.
Okay.
A Nigeria and America. America has been built for over
Hundreds of years. Okay.
Nigeria is just
60 something.
America has gone through their own struggles. The Harvard that you want to go to is over 100 years. I'm not sure.
Someone is maintaining
yes.
the structure.
So do you know how many years I've been school here? How many years have we spent? So if I want to go abroad for schooling, there's a good reason. So I'll go there, get the knowledge, and come back and apply it here.
Okay. So building, and then when you have people who want to build,
Thank you.
and then you have people who are tearing down.
And that's a different conversation entirely. So why would I
That's
do my
many,
effort?
when you have a
Something
million
that-
people and you have only 10 people
Everywhere.
trying to build.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere. And people are tearing down. Thank you.
How does the saying
Some
go?
people are This
If you
America,
have-
this Japa,
if you have-
these countries you want to go to, do you know there are people tearing it down? Do you know there are people that break traffic laws every day? Do you know there are people that carry firearms every day? Do you know there are people that hurt people, that kill people every day? So what are they not tearing down? So are there not systems to contain?
When
That
you
is
have
exactly
more
what-
people tearing down,
than people that are building.
So the more you leave, you are leaving those that are tearing down. Who is going to build it?
Wait, hold on. The people that are tearing down also want to Japa.
They want to Japa, yes. They want to Japa, yes.
So when you guys go and tear down another person's country, where will you go?
Where will you go?
Exactly.
Where will you
Take
for
Russia,
those
for example. Even Nigerians that were in Russia, they still came back to this country.
To do what?
I mean, because
Some people tearing down. And they're still tearing you down.
Even medical people that studied here, please hold on, please. Even people that studied here, medical people, when they travel, they still have to start from the ground root because they don't see Americans don't see our potentials. But here in this country, they are going to recognize us.
Nobody has recognized me.
You know why you have to start all over?
You know how many doctors are African?
You know why you have to start all over?
They are going to be
I disagree.
You want to tell us
Do
why
you
they
know
start
why
over?
they start?
Tell me.
Because nobody trusts our system.
They don't trust Nigerians. But in this country, we trust
You shouldn't
our people.
trust any
No,
system.
I don't trust
We
anybody.
trust us. We trust ourselves.
She has a point.
You shouldn't a BS. Not your phone somewhere now.
a BS
from
Ghana. I will employ you over someone that has PhD.
That's because that's your mentality.
That's
You have the
you.
Japa mentality.
That's
So that's why you are valuing for
I trust Ghana education more than
Trust
Nigerian
Ghana
people.
education, but no,
You
you
trust.
trust.
It's not a matter of where
And
you're
is it
coming
the education
from.
you should trust or the person that put in the work to come out successful?
You know the funny thing, the people
Are
that
you trusting the institution or the person?
If you would like to be a part of this conversation, kindly scan the code that is showing on your screen right now, and you can also come and take a side. So, if you believe that washing bomb abroad is better than standard, beautiful 9 to 5 here, please stay here. If you would rather wash bomb abroad than stay in Nigeria and do 9 to 5, come here. If you rather stay in Nigeria than go and wash bomb, stay here. Please.
Why did you choose bomb?
I mean that's the prompt. So if you want to switch, you can switch.
Maybe you should make it easier for you. If you do menial jobs.
No. If you would rather go and wash bomb. Can you people hear me?
Yes,
If
I'd
you
rather watch the bomb than
wait, if you rather go, I like the way you are staring at me. If you are looking at me as if you want me to help you make that decision.
You know the funny thing.
Don't tell me funny thing. Are you taking a side?
Give me 9 to 9, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I'm
Wait,
thinking.
wait. You want to go your chair?
Off my mic.
Off my mic.
Somebody hide my
Wait, you guys face the camera and talk. Don't talk to me.
Yes, you know that green thing that looks like minion. Put it on my face. You know the sad part. But I wish there was a prompt. I work in 9 to 5.
But wait.
But I watch bomb.
But you can't watch bomb in Nigeria.
Thank you. I wish there was a prompt that said,
Nigeria.
will you watch that same bomb in Nigeria for the same amount? For the same amount.
It will be worth it now.
It can
Why
for the same amount.
Why not? Why won't it be
Okay,
worth
for
it?
the same amount.
Why
Yes.
won't it be worth it? Why won't it be worth it?
You are a bomb washer then. That's what I'm talking about. You are a pure bomb washer. If you will watch it here,
Apart
home
from
and abroad,
that,
just go and watch bomb.
If you give me,
Home and away, go watch bomb.
if you give me the same amount to wash bomb in Nigeria, I will not do it.
Why?
Because it's not. It won't be worth it. Apart from the money, when I wash bomb finish abroad, I will go home. There will be lights. My 2 eyes closed. There's light where? With solar panels.
No, now, excuse me. You are paying.
So that's
Sorry, do you understand the
Wait, so
exchange
that's
rate?
the issue.
You
Hold
are
on.
being paid the same thing.
The issue now is she said with the amount of money he's making, he cannot provide life. But ideally, we're not supposed to provide life for ourselves. We're not provide light. We're not supposed to provide water. We're not supposed to provide security for ourselves. Oh yeah, well, that's the situation we find ourselves. And the reason why we're having this conversation is to know, is the solution to leave or to stay and try and make it work?
And I feel like there is still room for improvement.
Manage.
Still room for
And I'm not Yakubu.
improvement. And I feel like this country, I
manage.
still
I'm not
believe
managing.
this country is going to be better.
No.
Because this stereotype that, okay, if you leave this country, you are going to go to like roses, you're going to feel...
This man wants to go and watch bomb there. Don't forget.
I
not
feel
going to be
we're
all
going to be
rosy.
treated very differently. Even have you watched this movie Straw? I know it's just a movie, but I feel like even their fellow Black Americans, they treat them like dirt. Talk more of Nigerians.
Matter of fact.
I feel like even if you're there,
and you disrespect me and you treat me like trash. Agbero that takes money from people on public.
You are even using our terminology. Agbero.
As far as Nigeria is concerned, not Japanese. It's not working.
So, and I'm still saying, I understand. We all agree the country is not working. We all agree the country is not working. So my own.
Everybody keeps living. Who stay? How will the country get better?
Let everybody go. Let's know that there's no country. Because see, whatever you are praying for today, some governments are answering the prayers for some people.
Definitely. But who is the government?
The people.
Thank you. Who are the people?
Those people.
Who are the people? Who are the people? People like you and I.
Hi, my name is Soma. I'm a multi-hyphenate creative. I'm a model, stylist, and I also work in music. If everyone starts to like think, like change, have like a mindset, like a better mindset of like being the change that we actually want to be, I feel like the country will be a better place. So if everybody is mad, if the country will be mad, if everybody is like...
The mentality that you guys have is the mentality most people have, which is, I'm not going to plant the tree because I might not be alive for the tree to be shade for me. So I would just rather go to where they've already planted the tree.
No.
But
I disagree. That's not my mentality.
Okay, so
5 years ago, I would have sat on that side.
Okay, so tell us your story.
I have tried to build, and things are not working out.
Someone tore it down.
Yeah, I just
Hurry.
There's something that means
in a hurry. I don't have forever to live.
Let him land. I'm enjoying you.
I don't have forever to live.
Prof, land. I'm enjoying you.
You know, if I have there was a time I had a prayer group. We were praying for Nigeria.
Oh.
I deleted the group.
What did you build? Can you give us more context to your story?
Let me get prayer points.
Prayer point.
Oh
I can't
my God.
What was some of the...
We're praying for people to rise up.
Things to get
Why didn't you rise up?
In my own capacity. In my own capacity. I've tried a lot.
Yeah, can you shed light on someone? You don't want to talk about them.
No.
You don't want to talk
I
about
give
them.
up.
Okay.
I won't say precisely like I give up on the country, right? There will still be a time when maybe if I have more capacity, I will still do
What is capacity?
It's okay to give up.
Financial capacity, mental capacity, position, power.
People.
When I say power, I'm just saying
people
if I
change.
have
You can
influence.
Yeah. So influence is not gotten by getting influence. Influence is gotten by being influential.
Yes.
So you don't understand what I'm saying.
Do you know I can buy influence?
That's
I
my
can
my
buy
point is
influence.
this: when you are getting to a point where you are saying you want to get the influence easily, then you don't want to do the work.
No, I don't mind the work, right?
So
But
be
let my work
influential.
be-
So be influential, then you get influence.
Yeah, in Nigeria, number one, insecurity. How will you be in your country, your soil, where they give birth to you? Afraid of going out for business, afraid of touts, afraid of kidnappers, even on your way going back home or coming to the shop. And again, I feel that I can make it outside of the mall because I've been outside before. And to be precise, share alone to be precise, because the hustle there is legit. You can go to shop, you can even leave your market outside and still go out and still meet it the same way because of the structure.
Okay, for example, I was influenced that you don't jump a queue. By the school I studied in, right? They say you don't skip a queue, you stay on the line. I changed my mind about this country because I was following that influence that, stay on the queue, don't skip the queue. And in my presence, I did not get fuel. Fuel rose from 148 naira to 800 naira at a point in this country. True or false? Definitely. Because there were some illiterates, there are worse than illiterates, that are not educated as I am, as I thought that, being on the queue is the right thing to do. People like you that want to do the right thing and build, I tried to build a queue. Lo and behold, I suffered for it. I almost had high blood pressure.
I was there.
Yeah,
so
let's go. So what are you doing on that side?
Why are you looking at me and telling me?
No, what are you doing on that
I
side?
was there too.
I'm looking at you because I feel like...
Why are you
by
sharing
now
an
you should have
experience I
learned your
shared?
lesson.
I shared that
You should have learned his
experience.
lesson. Then he still wants to stay
Let me
here.
say something. If you allow circumstances to change who you are, then that means maybe you don't have an identity.
No.
For
Something
example,
influenced me
let
to
me
do
tell
the
you
right
something.
thing.
Let me tell you something. The kind of person I am, I will stay on that queue.
Okay.
and I'll stay there. If I don't get fuel, I don't get fuel.
Oh wow. I like people like you now.
It's the truth. I will not allow. I know why. Let me tell you why. It's because, for example, I have a daughter.
Okay.
Let's say she's in the car. Because I want to teach her the right thing.
That is building structure.
But that's building the structure. But we keep complaining. But then what we will do is that she would do the wrong thing. Then the next generation will see the wrong thing.
So for one of us that are doing the right thing, one of those of us doing the right thing, and we are suffering for it.
No. Another challenge is that most of us, we've seen the previous generation compromise on something.
Thank you. And I've seen the present generation compromise.
No.
To be very honest.
Because our perspective is very limited. We're looking at 100 years.
I've seen
100 years in the grand scheme of things is very short.
Bro, I've seen even
because you're talking about America,
that's
talking
the
about
I've seen even law enforcement misbehave the law.
Of course.
I've seen them do
when you want to go to law enforcement break.
But not higher percentage. There's a lower percentage.
So, but that doesn't mean that if one person is doing it wrong, then you should do it
We are
wrong.
living our experiences.
Okay,
so let me say we are living our experiences. They are living their
Like you said, those people that you said jump the queue, if they go abroad, they won't jump the queue, no matter what. Why are you changing? Because somebody created the structure. Then you're breaking your own structure.
Okay, so if
but you now want to run another structure.
What I'm saying in essence is, even those of us that try to do the right thing, we are suffering for it.
And you keep
we are not better for it.
Let me tell you, people
keep trying and keep suffering.
And died. And nothing has changed.
People like Martin Luther King.
Sorry.
Like Martin Luther King.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. They died doing the right thing.
Oh, come on.
That is why you want to run to where they are going.
I'll keep doing the right thing.
No.
But you never do the right thing.
Do you know that? Do you know that?
I'm asking you to die. No, because do the right thing.
You know that wherever Martin Luther King is, he will be smiling.
Of course.
I will answer your question.
Wherever our heroes are now, they will be crying.
They'll be crying. Because they've actually done
for nothing.
For nothing. This is it. If you are going to
which heroes do we
But
have?
you still
There's
remember.
sometimes I regret why Nigeria got independence. Because it's just like
Do you want to compare to Martin Luther King?
what is the independence? It's true now. What's the essence of independence?
To make black and white together. Like he died trying to save the black lives.
My name is Nii. I'm a filmmaker. Nigeria is good enough. We can build and we can make this country better. Wherever you want to go to, some people build it. So I'm a firm believer that we can build Nigeria, not just for ourselves, but for the coming generation. And we need to think transgenerational, not just for the present. That's one of the challenges that we have in Nigeria. Most people think of just now. They just want something now, and they're not thinking of the future.
But wait, let me come from their perspective. You keep saying do the right thing and be patriotic. When you are watching the house fall, how are you going to be patriotic? When you see everything happening around you and you're like, what gives you the zeal to keep going?
And that's why I said that it has to come from a place of identity. You have to really know who you are. Okay. When you know who you are, for example, we were making one example before. We've seen movies of these guys too, Martin Luther King and everything. When they were doing all those things, everything was collapsing. Everything was collapsing. They will go for a rally, they will go for a walk. They will get stoned, beaten up, shot at, killed.
They do.
The small one that happened in Nigeria, everybody backed down.
That's true.
Everybody backed down immediately. And said, how many were killed?
Everybody. You know when you say
compared to people that have died
everybody,
in those countries that want to run to. So you really have to, if you want systems to work,
what of things like we saw October 2020.
That's what I mentioned.
Things like that.
That's what I mentioned.
How many people soldiers will kill against them?
You know the problem. The problem in Nigeria. Fela said it. You know the challenge is. What happens in Nigeria is that once somebody wants to do the right thing, the next thing is that, I don't want to die. I get one job. Mama day for house. Then you change your stand. Stay there now. If you stay there, and you stay to it, we can even talk about it even in entertainment. In the entertainment, when I was much younger, everybody was trying to sound like Tupac. Everybody was trying to sound like Biggie. But they were looking at you like, Oga, you cannot be Tupac. because we are not Tupac. But when
people still want to be like
no. But when
set the tone.
we owned our own,
Then we have Olamide.
when we owned our things,
Created our own.
when we did our own things. Look at Ashake. They don't understand what he's saying, but they're enjoying him.
Yes.
Look at.
I understand.
Do you understand?
So can you see his own context?
Change your seat now. No, I'm not.
You have to own it. You have to own what you have, and then stay with it. If you don't stay with it, whether it's right or it's wrong, people like Adi Kabasa, they were doing it and it looked like nonsense. People were even abusing them, but they stayed there. The house was falling. But they stayed there. Now, some other people are enjoying it. Some other people are enjoying it. But it's still in Nigeria. It's still a big
it's in
man.
Nigeria. What?
What are you saying?
What? He's not in Ghana, he's in Nigeria.
You never talk back. Let me tell you, come back now. You still travel and you still come back to your
No matter where you go to, like he said, I want to buttress you, just very short. No matter where you go to, you are still carrying that Nigerian identity.
Yeah, you have to really know who you are.
There is nowhere you want to go to. You are still a
Nigerian.
But the thing is that Nigerians, we compromise a lot. Even sometimes, that's why you see somebody, you are here, they ask you to stay on the queue. You cannot stay on the queue. The next day, you travel abroad, you will stay on the queue and be looking and be waiting. Because you know that. But why can't you just stay on the queue here?
Because you know that there are consequences there.
Okay.
If you know that there are no consequences on that queue, if 3 to 5 people create a war.
I am accountable.
Hold on, I want to ask you a
But
question.
I cannot fight 200 million people.
Sorry to define it in football.
So you are not doing. So that's the thing. You are not doing it for 200 million people. You are doing it for yourself.
When you are doing the right thing, then
People look at Chelsea, their mind.
Exactly.
So is that enough? No, wait. So now
That's enough for me to leave
that's
Nigeria.
enough reason for you to leave.
This
Yes,
country,
yes,
but
you know
they
why?
don't have the same mentality.
Because I don't want to be wrong. They're taking their side now. If you put,
Who are you?
But do you know the problem?
hold on, bro. If you put a fresh egg in the midst of bad eggs, what will happen? What will happen?
it will spoil.
With the good egg, make the bad eggs
It will spoil.
fresh. So it will.
Egg doesn't mean good, a bad egg.
But the
So
bad
what
eggs.
I see is this. But if you have more good eggs
Yeah, exactly.
than the bad eggs,
Take that
banana
bad
will
egg
better
out.
and you can eat
Take
more.
that bad egg.
So,
Yeah.
what I found the bad
That's why I
eggs,
said
let the
something.
good eggs choke out the
He
bad
said-
eggs.
wait, hold on, that's why I said something.
Take the bad eggs out, but the bad eggs are too much. So why not take the good egg out and put it in a good?
Please get me out of here.
Okay, wait. Hold on. This is going. Hold on. Okay, this is going on pretty well so far. I like the energy.
Hi, my name is Labidia. I'm a filmmaker and a photographer. Okay, so Nigeria is a country that has a law, but the law is only for the poor. You know, if you are your only offense in Nigeria is being poor. You know, if you are rich, you can get away with anything. So there are no consequences. If I hear that somebody stole 4 billion naira and the person is supposed to pay 100 million, and I see him, I say I have to call him honorable when I see him. I'll be looking for a way to steal money, you know. So if we don't have consequences, people will keep looking forward to do bad things. And the more people will do bad things, the less discouraged people like us are.
Is success location based or mindset based? Like being successful, is it based off of your mindset or where you are? So if you believe that success is location based, please come here. If you believe that success is a mindset thing, please stay here.
You want those?
Yeah, you can move. It's mindset based. You come.
Measurable location
Hold
can
on.
determine.
No, please. You have to take a side before we start arguing. You need to take a
No,
side.
I can also take location based. I have points on that.
Location. Right, so I just said a prompt. If you believe your success is location based, come to my left. If you believe your success is mindset based, come to my right. And this is what we have. The twins are finally together.
Finally agreed.
And it's crazy that you guys would choose that success is a mindset thing. So it's a location. It's a location thing. You guys say it's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
But you were arguing for location.
Fact is this: there is enabling location for success, for you to succeed.
I bet.
Meaning that you cannot plant rice on the tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? It needs. Okay, I'm following the farmer gist, right? You can't plant rice on tiles. They will need. So the tiles will not enable it to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So people like us that need to japa, we need to move from this environment that is not really enabling the tiles and move to a fertile ground. Where
So
we
is
can
it
actually-
a location?
You're on right now.
You're on this side.
that breaks the tiles. If you are sitting here, you are going to break that tile and
So I think you should come here.
that's where you are.
No, location
Now,
side.
he's ready to break this tile now.
Just-
Because that is what you just said.
Yeah, but from your argument, you're on location.
It means you are trying to say that does your location influence your success?
Yes, that's what I just said.
In base, it's base. But whether you are
The
successful,
basis, do you know why when they say something is based on
the
something?
basis
that
of
means the
success
basis
is
of
not
success
about
is
where you
location.
are.
Look at them.
So it's not about where you
It's not
are.
about where you are.
So why do you think you have to jackpot then?
No, I said earlier, I said
Enabling
if I leave this place for a more enabling environment,
So that's what I'm still saying. You're still saying your location is what will help your mindset.
That will help my success.
Yeah.
If my location will help my success,
Yeah.
100%. Yes.
And so come and sit here.
Base. Jump. No, he says my argument.
From his argument here, he's not
He's
supposed
saying
to.
that I'm not supposed to.
100%.
Why do you guys believe location? Once you are in the right location, you can be successful.
Yes, that's the point. Yes,
That is 100%.
that is how.
So what about the people that have jackpot?
I didn't do anything.
See, being successful is what you do, right? But what you do in the right place will determine if you'll be successful or not. If you are doing the right thing, one second, if you are doing the right thing in the wrong place, you'll be missing it.
Based on what you just said.
With the wrong mindset, you're going to fail.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Now, based on what you just said,
Regardless
based on
of
what you
where
just
you
said,
are.
I want to ask this man a question. I want to ask you guys a question, especially you.
Is it farm related?
It is not farm related. It is bomb related. How many bomb do you think you watch in that location to become successful?
Abi?
You have to jack and go to a better location.
Those locations, that location where you are, how many bombs do you think you watch to become successful?
Keep running before you make
Remember, you didn't watch that bomb in this location.
That's a bombastic question. The bombastic side.
So
See,
I feel like in this age and time, location should not even be the topic. There's technology. You can literally
We are
run
viral,
things.
baby, we're viral.
Can I ask you a question? Okay, when you talk about the technology,
Yeah, I'm listening.
Why do you think Nigerians in particular, the same thing they be struggling to do in Nigeria, once they go abroad, you just be hearing Nigeria did this, Nigerians did
Like
that.
they even they are abroad. Even if they are abroad,
It's
it's
what
not.
they want.
For example,
Let me-
It's what
you
they
know,
want.
Answer that question.
give us example.
Hold on, let me answer that question. Yes, you are right.
the country I went to, I
Why
don't know.
are they successful in other countries? They have met people with like minds. But once you leave, you are leaving behind those with the same poor mindset. Like so that's why I say
That's the location from inside. That's the
why I
location
say,
from inside.
You see, you believe you have a good mindset.
I said
Stay
it
here.
earlier.
Find people with like minds.
Okay.
Build
Together.
If you are given a seed to plant on tiles, break that tile. Plant. It won't grow in your lifetime. Hand it over to the next generation. Let it grow in their presence. It won't grow in their presence, right? It won't grow in their lifetime. Hand it to the next one. Before you know, we've broken a larger ground.
I don't want to lose myself in another person's land, you know. Even if I want to travel out, it's fun traveling and coming back, but I mean, I'll come and I'll still come back to my base.
That's how technology and social media has helped us. So if you keep waiting for your location to help you, I feel like you're not going to go far.
But if we keep
Let me even answer that your question. Let me answer that your question. See, if you can succeed in Nigeria with all the challenges that we experience in Nigeria, you can succeed anywhere in the world. That is why, and it's because they've made themselves. It's their mindset that okay. It's their mindset that they're taking. You cannot.
Resilience.
No.
So that I can be successful.
No, you cannot be.
Change your location.
So that means like
Wait. Abi,
Nigeria made you resilient to be successful elsewhere.
You cannot be. Sorry. You cannot be a lizard in Nigeria and go abroad and become an alligator.
He will still be a lizard.
He will still be a lizard. He's not
Successful lizard. I like what you guys are doing.
So,
hold on. Let me ask you a question.
You cannot.
No, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
When you forge a sword, a blacksmith forged a sword, does he use the sword where he forged it? No. You will take the sword to battle, and you will win when you take it out. That's kind of person. I've been made. I can decide to bring you home wars. I can win that empire.
Even that wars, even
that's why I said.
even that sword, you can even use it. If they come and attack me here, you use it here.
She wants to talk.
So you mentioned a blacksmith, whoever forges the sword. The blacksmith is a blacksmith. He's not a fighter. So he does it for the fighter that will use it, and still he use. It is useless and it is common sense.
I'm a sword that's been forged in Nigeria. I've been taught resilience. I've suffered for staying on the queue.
It's not logical.
Smartness, my intelligence, and resilience.
You can be useful here too, as a sword there.
If you want to place a bet, you look at the odds. The odds are against you.
The odds are not against you.
The odds can be against you.
The odds are not against you.
No problem.
No.
To be religious.
It's
But the
not.
odds are against you in this country.
It's not being religious.
The higher the win.
Sorry, no. Yes.
The higher the odds, the higher the win. That's why I said whatever
doesn't
gave me that visa
answer.
here. Let's go back to the first prompt. Whatever brought that visa to me here, I wasn't out there. I was here. The opportunity came, met me in this my current condition.
Yes,
whatever brought that opportunity will take me 10 times higher.
This is what he said 10
Let's
years
go back to the
ago.
first prompt.
When I was acting, this is what he said
Let's be honest.
3 or 4 years ago. This is what you said 3 or 4 years
No,
ago.
that means he knows his
It's not like he's not making progress, but I know
Not only his
if you had followed people and the advice that we are advising,
Have you left?
You see,
but not now, because they've not given me this. But assuming you got that visa 3 years ago, we won't be here.
Let me ask you.
Our level of
We
influence
won't
will
be
increase.
Absolutely. So, and I didn't get it. What am I doing here? I'm building. I'm making a difference.
Enjoy.
And the more I
You don't just go for
enjoy.
it.
Get the right person.
I want to throw that bomb question back to you.
Okay, hi, I'm Adejumo Taiwo, Caesar.
Adejumo Kende, Baron.
I couldn't convince him.
I will still drag him over, don't worry. I don't want to start mentioning factors that make the odds against you, but you look at it, if you don't have necessary advantage, just find a better place. That's just my take.
A lot of people that are outside the country that rushed out, a lot of them are guilty of some of the things they are pointing fingers at here. Some of them committed a lot of crimes before leaving. So you made your home worse than you met it.
I think we have an idea that if it's not from Nigeria, it is better. If it's not in Nigeria, it is better. And we look at it when we go for, like, when you travel for tourism, you take public transport outside there, but you don't want to take public transport here. Why? So is that not a Nigerian people thing? Like, is that because? So when you keep saying, "Oh, if I go there, it will be better for me. If I go there, it will be better for me. If I go there, it will be better for me." What is that factor that will make it better?
There's a lot of people. See,
if you go there,
you were saying it the other time. I have like a handful of people that have left this country and have not done anything good with their life, and I have a handful. And I have a handful of people that have done good with their life. So it's not a place. Yes, no. It's not a function of location. Yeah, see, it can enable, like we've been on, like you said about the ice hockey. We don't play ice hockey here. There are a lot of kids too that are there that have the opportunity to play ice hockey that didn't make it into the leagues.
Ask him how many times does he watch the ice hockey?
Do you understand? And there are a lot of ones out of like millions, maybe 2 or 3. A fraction will make it. So it's not. Let's not make it seem as if it's a worst case scenario in Nigeria. It's not a worst case scenario. We are building.
I mean, but what about insecurity? All those things they're happening in Nigeria.
It happens everywhere. Okay. I can be Texas and somebody will just bring out his gun and shoot me because of I
because he just doesn't like your face sometimes.
Just a road rage. Road rage that happens here that just
you will not
abuse your mama and that's all.
Speaking on insecurity, there was a time I was in school we didn't rely on the vigilantes to take care of security.
students were coming out for bonfire. Why? I promise you, 20 students come out for bonfire.
Yeah, but that's the solution you keep giving is
I will not have to
fix it yourself.
Why not? Why did that guy
Excuse me, I have a
Why
point against this.
But
Excuse me.
abroad, it's because of great solution. That's why the system is good.
If I go to
I will create a system. Somebody.
Sorry, I'll say one last thing. And if you guys don't change the side, it's up to you. Okay? So,
He's the moderator.
personally, my love, sir. Yeah, if I may.
Go.
Personally, I'm a videographer. I'm not trying to promote myself right now, but I am. I discovered that there's a gap between mobile videographers and their lighting equipment. I need somebody. And I may not have that somebody every time. I may not have enough budget to cover for that. What am I working on? Sitting right there in this studio, I've been thinking, and I even today, I'm still thinking of developing something that helps a mobile videographer mount his light on himself. We carry school bags, we carry heavy things. I'm thinking of how to make my job easier for myself. But if I keep waiting for somebody to develop that product elsewhere, that person is going to own it. I'll start buying. Now, hold on. The more I think about it, the more I ruminate on it, I'll start looking for people with like minds. People facing the same
Because
challenges
he's
as I
trying
am.
to fix the problem.
Now, mind you, there's somebody somewhere.
thinking
There's
about
somebody
money.
somewhere who has Japa like you guys, who has the funds. I might probably approach him because he has watched enough bonbons to partner with me. I don't have to watch bonbons when I bring up my product and it begins to work. And I begin to sell. Let me just what I'm talking about. Solve the problem, fix it, create a solution, and you're good.
There is one man named Adisa. Adisa was a secretary in a local government in Nigeria. Adisa was the first person that imagined what it looks like to make a robot. Adisa was put in Java left till he died. He was perceived mad that there was nothing like robot. How many years did somebody make a robot?
How many? Hold on. I don't agree with that because we know a lot of foreign scientists that were also presumed mad. Galileo was presumed mad.
Yes,
But was he able to still execute one?
After he had died,
he died. Java
and
left.
that's what I'm still saying.
So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is,
I'm saying like, if you want to be like Adisa, I am. Or you want to be like Adisa. No, Dennis. Show my I don't understand, sir.
Sorry, please, guys. The stuff you are thinking of creating, someone has already created it.
Yes.
So why are you chasing yourself? That's your invention. After the show, you should. That invention.
There's a body grip that you can mount a lot of things.
Okay.
Your lights, camera,
How many
all the
guys
accessories.
in my level can afford this grip?
Because you're in a bad country.
Thank you.
I'm
going to that country.
If I watch Bonbon 4 times, I'll send you money.
Oh my God!
Solution. Please go and watch Bonbon.
Okay.
And I'll sell you. Right.
For you to develop this country, you need people
Someone
like
has
us.
resources. You need people like us
to
to
support you. You have it
eventually.
but we'll have it.
Okay,
By all
go.
means, go
Go. Japa
Please.
and Japa
I
that.
permit you. Thank you.
I'll Japa.
What did you say?
Japa and Japa that. Give the money.
Because now your resources are coming here.
Viewers at home, today's conversation shows that both sides carried weight. I mean, you can leave and you have structure, like you said. You have a great place to grow, but you can stay and you have an ability or avenue to change your story, to change your country, to build something. That is what they are fighting for. They want you to stay and build. You guys want to go and follow structure. That's fine. Both sides are not crazy. Both sides are allowed to have their opinions. The question is, which environment allows you to thrive while still contributing meaningfully? That's really a mindset thing, I think. It's not about where you are. It's a mindset thing. You can contribute anywhere in the world. That's my own opinion, by the way. What's your opinion? What do you guys think? Drop a comment, smash the like button, subscribe, and let us know what you think about the show. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. And see you next time.